Okay. Gonna be waiting for one reason to join. Hopefully they do, and if they don't, I am sending out invites. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to file in. There we go. Okay. Oh lord. Alright, looks like we have actually people stopping by. Wow, okay. We already have a lot of people coming into the stream. That's good sign, good sign. Give me just 2 seconds as we wait for the rest of One Reason to join, but obviously the rest of ReBorn has joined, so today, if I probably should have stated first, we're gonna be watching a Masters game between ReBorn and One Reason on Consulate, with ReBorn on defense first. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably the first Consulate game in collective this season. So I'm really intrigued to see what kind of strategies are pulled out today and what we could possibly. I don't know what kind of result we would be. It is one Consulate statistically is one of the more defender-sided maps in competitive. Of course, it's not every map is favoring defenders. Of course, this season in competitive play, but Consulate is one of the more defender-sided. So statistically, it has more of an edge toward the defensive side, which I've probably said about 5 times already. We're just going to go ahead and disregard that. But as of now, looks like we have everybody in the game. I'm just going to go ahead and wait for the readies up, and then we will get going between One Reason and ReBorn. So far, everyone's in the game. Almost everyone's readied up. How's chat doing today? What do you guys think? First Consulate game of the season. You guys think ReBorn's gonna win? One Reason. Just put some votes out there. Just gonna wait out for this last. Oh, okay. Oh, we got some shouting in chat already. That's good news. Okay. Okay, we're gonna spell the alphabet. That's cool, I guess. We could do that, yeah. But okay, we have all check marks, so we are ready to go on Consulate. ReBorn versus One Reason. Here we go. Are we really doing this, guys? We're doing the alphabet in the chat? Okay. Well, while those two go at it, Consulate. Not too sure what to expect on ban phase, really, but I'm possibly thinking some hard breach is going to be off the board for the garage play, considering that is probably the second most viable site there is on Consulate, the map we are playing today. But we will see what these teams opt to ban. We have a Thatcher ban, so one operator that could possibly help the hard breach. Gee, I'm sorry, I can't stop with this chat right now. Okay, keep it going, guys. You're almost done with the chat, or you're almost done with the alphabet. Let's go. Just don't mess it up. Yep. Okay. Second attacker ban though coming up from One Reason, that it will be Jackal. So the Jackal ban, obviously a popular ban in pretty much the whole community. Getting rid of that Jackal eases up the roaming presence and can make roamers' lives a lot easier. So look to see some good flanks coming out today, as we do have another an intel ban, excuse me, and Valkyrie. So okay, Valkyrie ban, that's exotic and also at the same time fun, because you don't really like a Valkyrie. I mean, Okay, a lot of people like to play Valkyrie, but again, playing it against a really good Valkyrie and trying to find those cameras hidden in the trees and consulate, no thank you. We do see a Maestro band coming out. So that 81 mag, or 81 bullet mag is too much for ReBorn. They said, nope, I'm not dealing with that. Even with the ACOG gun, his gun is just way too good. If we could just pay attention to chat real quick. We're about to finish the alphabet, boys. We just... Yep, oh, yeah, we did it! Let's go! Let's go, guys. Finish the alphabet. I'm so proud of you. That's not a really nice message at the end there, but you know what? We'll digress, and we will move on to the game. Okay. A good pick out from the Nomad. Consulate is a map known for its runouts, and the Nomad will prohibit those runouts and have those attackers on repel, possibly, you know, save their lives for another couple minutes, unless the defenders opt to impact, or possibly find a little angle to shoot those air jabs. We do have a couple 6 picks coming out from the Finka onto the Zofia, and Cav is being taken out for the Echo. First sight, console, and meeting, and we are going back to the alphabet. Okay. I'm happy you guys are having fun, though. That's the whole point of this. We're trying to have fun. So I'm glad you guys are having fun in chats. There's more than one ways to have fun, and even though, you know, we're playing an amazing game that sometimes, you know, frustrate people, myself included. You gotta find ways to have fun, though, for sure. As we do have a nice little drone spot coming up from the Zofia. Actually, that is inside of
10 seconds left before insertion.
So,
5 seconds to insertion.
oh, never mind. That's probably on this floor below into lobby room. Legion possibly going to be holding down the admin office. Nice little reinforcement on vending here. So the mute can play there with the mute jammer. Jaeger's going to be spawn peeking. Let's see if we can catch anyone off guard here. In this west corridor bench area. Nope, he is going to forego that spawn peek, and we will be on to another plateau. Castle playing on yellow, and Echo actually going to be opting to leave site. I'm interested to see where he goes. Ooh, a little bit of a lag issue there, but he's going to be positioning himself inside of stock. So maybe playing for that late play. We will see how that goes. So far, not really much progress, but like I said, the Nomad being a huge presence here. We have a couple of air jabs coming up that run out from yellow steps. We will see how ReBorn plays against that, excuse me. We do have the castle positioned in cabinet, so impervious to any fire other than what can be shot from the connector window, which is exactly what I believe Buck is on. Yes, Buck can possibly catch the head off of Castle here if Castle just peeks very so slightly to the right. Will Castle get caught off guard? Buck coming out with a nade. Will it connect onto the Castle? No. Castle has his own little personal EDS there, but Buck does catch Castle's gun, and he does a nice little wall bang there. So attackers with free access basically to console. Let's see, well, will they do anything to capitalize onto this? Or will we see a stalemate at the windows, as Jaeger and Legion are pretty much the only ones that are here to contest this presence into console. But will the attackers realize, and will they capitalize, or are we just going to have... Okay, drone's coming out, so quickly console's going to be confirmed clear, and we might see a jump in just very soon here. I am waiting for the jump in. Yeah, here we go. Jump in coming in from Nomad, plants coming down, and looks like the cover's coming out from Buck on the connector window, and Zofia on the console. Looking good so far for 1Reason. It's going to be a miracle and a half to make this clutch happen for ReBorn. But it could happen. I've seen crazier things. So far, one position on the windows. Air jab coming out. Echo down on the yellow window, or yellow stairs. Legion taken out from console. Connector window. Jaeger does get the refrag, though, onto the Buck. One position in cabinet, though. Do they know? Ah, too late. As Nomad does take out the last two. And we will be headed to a 1-0 advantage for 1R. Oh, excuse me. Nomad only took out one. And Fox took out the Jaeger. Okay. So a good start for, a really good start for 1R there. You know, immediately taking out the castle and cabinet and just, you know, going in. They didn't care. You know, Rambo out. We're just going to go ahead and repel in, get the plant down, and make sure everything's covered. So good job, good execute from 1R. I'd like to see a little more of a site presence from ReBorn. Of course, we had the Echo downstairs, which is a little bit it's exotic for sure, but 1R saw the error in their ways and ultimately just they just rushed site like. Well, not really, not a rush verbatim, but they knew and they took advantage. So good round from 1R. Let's see if ReBorn can rebound. That's probably the corniest thing I said today, and probably not the corniest thing I'll say the rest of the cast. So make sure to stay tuned for that because I don't know, something will get clipped here. Probably gonna cry. Okay, same rotate coming up from Connector. We'll be seeing an ADS and cabinet once again. The dock looks like he is processing things, but no reinforcement in one of those cabinet walls. I'm intrigued as to why that is. The castle got wallbang last time playing in there, but I mean, hey, it's okay, I guess. Maybe they have some other plans. Nice little rotate there into front desk. A lot of teams opt to do that, as we do have Nasty positioning himself above the hatch in circle desk. He could possibly catch someone off guard here. Obviously, I think the attackers did have a drone here last time, but it doesn't look like they have one here to catch the Jaeger off guard. Ultimately, no one really contesting this front door, so Jaeger possibly not going to see any action for a little while. So far, though, not so much action. Sledge on the roof and Thermite on the meeting rappel. Put down a Claymore there, Thermite? Yes, he is. And also Nomad coming out with an air jab. So, once again, Nomad proving her usefulness. Gonna be securing those runouts and making sure that the attackers have their lives preserved. Mute, holding down the console windows from a little angle here. Just get a closer look at that. Maybe he can catch this Nomad on the upside-down rappel if he just kind of peeks toward the right a little bit, but ultimately does not opt to do that and preserves its life at the moment. Does see the drone and struggles to take it out, but is taken out. So at the moment, not much action coming out here, but console windows open and connector window being pressured. We do have basically a 5 on-site soft roam presence as, ooh, what a beautiful nade from Fox. On the sledge, I believe. Okay, yeah. So the castle and yellow skylight, and all of a sudden we have a 5v3 situation advantage coming up from 1R. 2 quick picks in about 20 seconds. C4 coming up from Mute. Oh, doesn't even take any damage off to the buck. And we're all of a sudden left in a very decisive advantage in favor of 1R. But can ReBorn take this back? Buck slowly creeping up on that connector window. Can Mute take his head off, possibly? He's not necessarily his exact position, and Thermite just take the dock off, what looks like. It's all up to Legion. And with a nice little angle here, does take out the diffuser carrier, but all of a sudden, 4v1. Not much Legion can do here, getting shot down from yellow skylight and long desk. 1R, once again, looking very solid on their attacks. There's a scoreboard through 2 rounds real quick. 4 kills from Ghost Shadow. Now I'm interested to see, okay, we are going to Garage at this moment. Losing the top floor 2 rounds in a row, not ideal. So ReBorn is opting to, choose a different site, maybe restart fresh. Coming out with the Cade here. So wall denial is going to be in Cade's hands at this round. Obviously Cade, having the ability to shut down the whole panel at once. And without a Thatcher, it's going to be a tough time for the attackers to get the Electroclaw off the wall. So I'll be willing to see, or I'll be happy to see the attackers get up piano presence and see if they can get that Electroclaw off the wall from above. Because at the moment, there's no way. Yeah, they do have a Maverick, but if that Electroclaw is too high, there's nothing they can do about that Electroclaw. So attacker's going to have to get piano control in order to get it off. Of course, luckily for them, they have the Buck and IQ and a Nomad to also cut off rotations for the defenders. So One Reason really like their Nomad,
10 seconds.
which is
to
a
insertion.
solid pick, a very solid pick. Interesting castle view coming up from people.
Left before insertion.
They're opting to castle the main lobby, so
Attackers are moving.
possibly
to defuse the bomb.
easing pressure off of whoever is going to be playing in Circle Desk. Obviously, the other castle coming out from yellow door, I can't really see it at the moment. I'll probably have to go a floor lower. That is okay. But at the moment, it is looking like cafeteria is pretty clear. But we do have Vigil all the way upstairs positioned in long desk. I believe he is kind of stuck here. Is he? Okay, he had a melee. He is a little bit stuck there just for a second. He had a melee that, Okay, so, I'm not sure how they got the Electro Claw off the wall that early. But, hey, it happened. Buck didn't even get the wall open. I'm confused as to how that happened. I wish I was spectating. Nonetheless, there we have it. Wall's open, and we are already in sight, ladies and gentlemen. Nomad does opt to leave sight, though, and he is going to just start the plant. So right away, we're just going to have a plant coming down in a 5v5. Obviously, now a 5v4. Jaeger's going to come up and take out the diffuser, and he's going to take out 2 more! So we have 2 down outside. Jaeger possibly doesn't know. It's all up to the Maverick to preserve these lives of the last 2 attackers, as Buck is taken down now as well. And the Maverick, left to do all the dirty work, picking up the rest of the attackers. Jaeger opting not to get too aggressive does prove costly. Now, it is going to be a climb back for sure for the attackers. But man, what a turnaround of events. They had the plant going down and everything, and they just couldn't protect the diffuser. Oh, what a beautiful shot from Fox on the Long Star. So all of a sudden, it's a 3-on-3. 2 attackers on very low HP, but Jaeger on very low HP as well. We'll see how this plays out with 1:11 to go. So plenty of time for the attackers to drone out and possibly look at the defenders' locations. Vigil positioned himself in piano. That can be very troublesome for the attackers. Maverick at the moment is seeing out Vigil in piano, but not enough. IQ coming out with her scanner out. But at the moment, attackers look like they are stalling, which is very unfortunate. Maverick getting a little sight hole to top yellow. He does see the foot of Vigil, but Vigil taking up a bunch of HP of Maverick, and all of a sudden all 3 attackers are on minuscule HP, and it is not looking good. 30 seconds left. Time's ticking, boys. 3 stuns coming out from the Thermite, but will it be enough to preserve this round for the attackers? He's going to grab Diffuser in a brave and valiant effort, but it's not going to work. Although Fox with the trade, and all of a sudden it's a 2v2. Legion on full HP, though. 2 attackers left, and they are not looking very good in the HP department.
10 seconds to go. Attackers have
Ooze
recovered
coming
the
out,
diffuser.
nice little angle from
Attackers have
Legion,
dropped the bomb
taking out that IQ, and
5
it's
seconds left.
not going to be much coming from the Maverick unless he can take out these last 2. No, he does not. Gets taken out on yellow stairs, and ReBorn with the comeback there. It was looking very grim for them. Plant coming down, a bunch of attackers outside, but they just could not cover the diffuser, or the planter, excuse me. And ultimately, it just came down to that Jaeger being really aggressive and taking out the diffuser and 2 people down outside. So first match on Consulate from the season, and holy moly, why have people not been picking Consulate like this whole time, dude? This has been like, I don't know, just different gameplay, and it's been really exciting to watch. Hopefully the people that were doing the alphabet in chat earlier are enjoying this too. That's okay. So
Attackers need to locate and
apparently
defuse
I called
as many
Nomad a
bombs
girl.
as they can.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Nomad, if you're still here. Talk about the operator, of course. I should probably specify that from now on. But it is what it is. Is back up top we go. It looks like we're not reinforcing this wall just... Oh, no, that wall is reinforced from the other side. Excuse me, a little visual. Visual identity there. No biggie. To have all 5 in meeting, possibly coming up with new strats in the
10
projector
seconds
room.
remaining. 5 seconds left.
Not sure what I just said, but yeah, okay. Anyway,
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
good momentum shift though from ReBorn, taking that round and hopefully this will be a sign of things to come, as we are reinforcing a piano wall into the west corridor, it looks like. So that's very innovative, and I have not seen that before. As we do have a pre-placed C4 in piano. I can hear it, we cannot see it at the moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna zoom into that very quickly. I'm gonna go back to the action. Pre-placed C4 in piano, that's all you need to know. It might prove,
Located a bomb.
really beneficial to the defenders, and possibly could catch the attackers off guard if they just repel in unknowingly. Because it looks like none of them are really droning out piano. Of course, no holes in the floor, so no reason for them to, but as soon as they hop in, we should expect a call-out coming out for the Nitro to come down. Thermite looking like he's going to push admin by himself, but might not be anymore. Again, 1 on connector window, 2 on console. So far, pretty much same attack as 1Reason has been doing for the rest of the time. Not really much action going on. Have a yokai under the sofa here, what it looks like in console office, but again, just the 4 people on site and the Jaeger in piano protecting that little pre-placed C4. So far, I'd say this is in defender's hands. If we can get the proper call-out, Echo Drone is going to reveal itself, but not for long enough. So we do have the run-in, repellent, excuse me, and the C4 is inadvertent. I just heard it go off. Does not take anybody out, as the Legion does take out the repeller in, though, and that is diffuser down in console office. With 1 minute left to play, Capital going to try desperate effort to get Legion out of his corner, but it is not going to work. What will the attackers do to regain the advantage, if anything? So we have Buck back on connector window, but it looks like no admin presence coming out from either side. With Thermite on the windows, with Capital, and it looks like Sledge just roaming on the roof as of now. All defenders pretty much at full HP other than Doc, who is now stimming himself up back to 90. So at the moment, it is looking very defender-sided, as Gyro is going to take out the Thermite that hops in. So another victim for Legion is he does barely miss the Capital that hops in. Capital, very dazed and stunned from that yokai drone, all by himself in a 1v5 situation. Yokai likely giving those pings out, and Doc's going to easily dispatch him in a flawless round coming out from ReBorn. What I really liked there from ReBorn was the intel in console office. They did have the idea of the C4 from below. Of course, it didn't really work out, but that is okay, because Fox on the Legion ended up taking out the guy that repelled in anyway. So far, so good from both teams. It looked like it's going to be looking like a very competitive game here, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, like, I don't know, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, like, just, you know, your dog, even. You know, if your dog watches Siege, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what your dog, or your dog to watch, like, come on. But yeah, just tell them to tune in. I mean, it's going to be an exciting one. I didn't give my prediction at the beginning of the game because I made dunce. Forgot, but, you know, we're just going to disregard that. Just, you know, it's okay. Anyway, into lobby, press room. So this is going to be an interesting hold here, as we do have a castle coming out on both double doors in lobby. So, okay, a very turtle hold we might come to see from ReBorn here, as we have another castle onto the anti-chamber window.
10 seconds remaining.
So a lot of protection from those attackers. If they can't get those castles off the board early, it's going to prove detrimental to their success.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the
Now,
bomb.
assuming we will see the smoke up top, making holes from above, we will, and we will have Vigil spawn peeking onto the police line, or no, sorry, I can't remember what spawn this is at the moment, but he will have a little bit of an attacker in his sights. The attacker does not notice he's there. I guess he lost sight of the attacker as
I'm reloading.
He's gonna give his position away. A very narrow escape from that attacker, whoever it was. I'm gonna look at it now, it was the Thermite. So that would have been a very, very bad pick off the bat for the attackers if that would happen. Grenade coming out, possibly get rid of that shield. Yes, that shield is now gone for the guy in bathroom. And it looks like Smoke is now downstairs and very low HP. So far, Vigil just the only one upstairs, really, but it doesn't look like anyone's pursuing him. So Vigil has free access to kill anyone he pleases that walks into the main lobby. But so far, the attackers are not opting to venture into there. We're going to be at a little bit of a stalemate here. With 4 attackers positioned outside of main lobby. As Sophia does down what looks like the smoke. But of course the smoke is out of range and he will be cleaned up by the buck grenade. Now all 5 attackers are going to be positioned outside and the air jab's going to be coming off. From the run out on top, excuse me, that was a bad angle there, but it was the run out on top. My bad. Here's where Vigil ran out from beating, and the air jab came out. Easy kill for the attackers. Buck's gonna run on in, but not. Oh, what a beautiful shot from Joker, and it's gonna come down to him and Goyo. Nice shot there. It's gonna be a 1v5 now, all up to the Jaeger on very low HP, and he's gonna get taken out from the upside down rappel and the piano window. Flawless round coming out for 1R. So hey, 1R said, "You think you're the guy? You're the only people that can do flawless rounds in this game?" Well, you're wrong, because they just came out with an impressive performance in that round and just turned the tides on ReBorn with the flawless round of their own. But going back to Garage, we will see. Not the same operator selection as last time from the defenders, but we will see... Okay, I think this was the same last time. Other than... You know what, I'm just gonna... This was definitely the same attacker lineup last time, for sure. With this time, opting to give the diffuser to IQ instead of Nomad. So, we'll be interested to see if the IQ comes into play, or we will have... a swap of diffusers. Castle once again coming out with the yellow castle. Always helpful to protect the electric claw on the wall, but I'm going to keep a close eye on that electric claw this time and make sure I see how it gets taken out, because I was not sure how it got taken out last time. They had no piano control and they didn't open that window at all, so I am super like just bewildered, I guess, for lack of a better word, at how that electric claw got taken out. But at the moment, only 1 on site with Legion, soft roaming, Castle, and Piano. He's going to actually castle the window in Piano. So it's going to take some brute force to get that castle off. Also going to get the electric claw off from Buck. Now here's the main issue. 1 electric claw on the wall. We will see if it does get taken out once again from the IQ. I am not too sure how she did it last time, but she did it, and... Oh, okay, you know what? Maverick's gonna make a little bit of a hole here. Here, let's see the angle here. Maverick's gonna make a little hole here, and I believe last time it was just put way too low, and IQ took it out, but it wasn't enough this time. Okay, excuse me, missing the action here. Nomad is gonna take out the Vigil. Let's see where he died from. Was that yellow? Yes, it was bottom yellow. So Vigil opting to peek yellow did not work out, and Gyro's gonna peek the Maverick hole and take out the Thermite outside. So all of a sudden, down a hard breacher, we're gonna have to trust Maverick to get this wall open with the Maverick trick, and a tough thing to do if you are not kamikaze of FaZe, or not FaZe, Ninja's Pajamas. The more well-known Maverick mains in the world. But anyway, Flocka getting really aggressive, coming down yellow already, hitting a goo mine, but not before she takes out Kate. So a huge couple picks on Nomad, but still this wall has left to be open. Jitsu not really too aggressive on the opening here, but here we go. We do have the wall open. A beautiful Maverick trick, and we will have the call-out coming out. Now Joker can easily open this wall. So attacker sided now. 4-on-3. Wall is going to be opened. We're going to be... Yep, wall is now open, possibly with a breaching charge, because I did not see Buck get it. And we will have just one on site, I believe. So we have the Legion on site, and it looks like that's it. Castle above and Jaeger in circle desk. We will have Nomad chasing possibly a gunfight. Will she know that Jaeger's at crouch level? Jaeger's going to take the gunfight and does not know because he sees the drone first. And okay, Nomad's just going to get real aggressive but does not see the Legion on blue tarp, and it is actually a castle. Legion's going to take her out, but not after the castle gets taken out, and IQ's going to get real aggressive and come push white van. And then she takes out Legion, but with Nomad down, it's effectively a 3v1 situation for the Jaeger. Can he pull it out? It's going to be a really tough task. It's going to be a Herculean effort, but I do not see this happening with 2 air jabs. You can see it right here. 2 air jabs positioned on yellow. A very tough task for Jaeger, but he will take out the Buck on yellow stairs. Maverick does run out of ammo. He does hit the other air jab. Not much Jaeger can do there in that situation. And he does get taken out by Maverick. Oh, man. So, a 4-2 split from 1R on the attacker side of things on Consulate. Like I mentioned in the pregame, Consulate is one of the more defender-sided maps in comp. Obviously, you know, every map in comp is a defender-favored map, but Consulate's one of the more defender-sided ones. Like, defenders actually win more often than not than other maps, such as, like, Coastline or Cafe. So, very, very proud, or not proud. That's not the word for it. I don't know why I said proud. I'm very impressed. There you go. That's the word. I need to expand my vocab. Very impressed, though, with the attacking phase of 1R, and we will be going into the role swap now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We did see a couple close rounds there, so it could be, like, it could have been easily a 2-4 split in ReBorn's favor, but, of course, you know, not all things go your way, and it just happens. 1R took these couple rounds that they did, and clutched up. But Console Office, popular pick for the first site, and a popular pick for both teams here, as they will be going first site first,
10 seconds to go.
or console first site. So we know the a difference between the two teams, a rotate and the right wall this time for 1Reason.
Attackers are
So
moving
interesting
out
to
to
see
locate a bomb and
that.
defuse it.
Obviously, a couple nuances in each team. They're a little different. Barricade coming out on yellow, but something, or not everything, the same for both teams. We do have a Goyo play. Failure to acknowledge that early. But I did see it. Nonetheless, we do have Sophia. So it looks like a hard admin take coming out from ReBorn, possibly. We will look to see that as Mozzie does make a rotate out onto front office from the break room. He will be pulling out from that adventure as he does not want to get wall banged from these windows. A hard admin take, once again. Copy room windows wide open, but ooh, we just might possibly see a battle between Jaeger and Sophia. But nothing yet, as Jaeger's not really getting too aggressive at the moment. But so far, so good from the attackers. Droning out admin and seeing that it is clear. Should be the good to go from a couple teammates to repel in, but nothing doing as the moment. Twitch getting really adventurous here. Possibly going to be trying to sneak up the... Oh, does see a goo mine right there. I mean, obviously does not see it, but there is a goo mine placed on those steps. Will she hit it or will she sneak by it? No, she does hit that goo mine, and the defenders are now aware of her presence. Goyo positioned in meeting, knows of her location. Mozzie being pinched here, basically, and they're on very low health at the moment, possibly being taken out HP, and oh my goodness, Gyro, what a 5,000 IQ play, does take out the Goyo shield, knowing of Jaeger's location, and Jaeger is automatically taken out at the moment. So now it is left down to 4 defenders. Sophia getting really close to the Mozzie. Beautiful shot from Sophia with the LMG. Good choice. 300 rounds. It's going to be hard to defeat that as ReBorn. Looking ReBorn this round. So far, so good. A nice rejuvenated push. A nice split push. A lot of angles being held as Thermite does get down by the Legion, though. We are We are going to open this wall in meeting as Legion does get gunned down by the Twitch. So it's looking like a solid meeting push as Ella does find herself on yellow stairs with the FO12. Will she be able to do much damage? Coming crashing down on the site as all the attackers, and Goyo pretty much stood no chance there. He was only playing time. Will Ella be able to pull this off, though? She does catch one on the Twitch. A couple good shots from Jitsu. Does take out the Twitch, and it is also a 1v3. So this could be winnable. It's going to take, once again, another miracle, but we will see Ella with the FO12, which is a very lethal weapon. This is probably going to come down to the Sledge and Ella gunfight here. We will see if Ella has enough time, but Diffuser ticking down, not too much time left on her disposal. Pistol out, does get taken out pretty easily by Wongstar, as we do see the 4-3 scoreline at the moment. Here is your scoreboard for anyone concerned. Pretty balanced effort from both teams. Wongstar with his first kill there, but, you know, don't count him out. Obviously, I didn't mean that, you know, in a bad way. Wongstar, plenty of time to... I mean, it's not all about kills. Let's be real here. Not all about kills. Wongstar, though, getting on the board for his team there. We do have a 4v3 advantage, though, still in 1R's favor. So far, so good. Wongstar coming up with the fuse. So, okay. Interesting play here. Maybe he saw that they were going garage, and he said, okay, I'm just going to fuse piano floor and, you know, get you guys out of there while we get the plant down. So possibly a good strat. I will see how it is played
Attackers
out.
need to locate and defuse as
This
many
could be
bombs as they
very,
can.
very interesting. So you do have good wall denial
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
operator selection here. Opting to not go with the Cade and choosing the Bandit over him, but that is fine as long as you can get those shock wires down. We will not have a Maverick on the board for the attackers, but we do have a Twitch. So it's going to be all up to her to get these Bandit charges off the wall if they are not being tricked. Bandit placing his barbed wire in the cafeteria doorway, and Vigil getting hatches, no big deal. Rotate being opened up into security office as Thermite does have a nice little drone position here.
Attacker's objective is to defuse
That
the
could
bomb.
possibly be used later on.
Attacker's bomb
That's
diffuser has been dropped.
intriguing to see
Attackers
how that
recovered the
plays
bomb
out. But so far, no real spawn peek, it looks like, I think. I do have Vigil going all the way upstairs, but 3 on site. And it looks like Vigil all the way upstairs. Where is this 5th person? Yes, there he is. That is Jaeger coming out onto front desk. A little bit of a run-out prep here from Vigil. We'll see if he does anything with that. I'm interested what the fuse play is going to be here. Do we have possibility of... Maybe we do have a quick imminent battle coming out, as we do have Sophia does spot the run-out prep from the Vigil. Is the Vigil still in meeting office? Yes, he is, as you can see from our silhouette, but we do not... Well, she does not see what we see, of course. Unless she has installed the latest wall hacks on Xbox. Vigil does not know that that drone is there, I'm assuming, as Joker does take out the fuse, attempting to go upstairs as Joker does take out the Twitch, who is apparently trying to faceplant him. And we do have a 5-3 advantage in favor of the defenders. So 1R definitely taking a different approach this round, coming with a more heavy roam approach. Ooh, Dominatrix barely missing the shot under the Jaeger. Does know of his location now, though, but obviously not knowing of the Vigil's location. Ooh, Jaeger just catches Sophia on the run-in, and Vigil does hold the cross very well as he does take out the Sophia as he's positioned in an office. But Thermite, with the wall open, does take out Jitsu on the Echo. So at the moment, a very defender-sided advantage here on a 4v2. As we do have the bandit spotted behind White Van, we will see if either attacker takes advantage of it. With the Legion barely dodging the shots
Stun grenade.
from the thermite, but no dice. Any of those shots. An underrated pick, though, onto the Echo, as Bandit is downed. So, okay, this could be huge for the defenders. Bandit will be being picked up, but on his last down with 20 HP. Not much he can do, but there goes Joker with the 3K at the moment. On to Gyro. Can he secure this 4th kill for the 4K? Or will his teammates jack the kill? Vigil's obviously looking for this right here. He's getting real aggressive onto the Ibana, but the Ibana does frag him back out. It is now down to a 3v1 situation. Defenders playing it more passive now because they are aware of the situation. Trying to tie the score up. Or trying to make this a 5v3 advantage. Getting close to 1 point. Bandit does get taken out. But Ibana with the goo in her leg will not be able to take out the last 2 defenders. Too tough of a task to ask from one person. Good round from 1Reason. Okay. I liked what I saw there from 1Reason with the strong roam presence and good ability to be unpredictable from the Jaeger there, taking out the Twitch that had no idea where he was, and also taking out the Fuse pretty early on, which I assume he was kind of tunnel visioned on doing Fuse things in Piano, and I guess Jaeger just caught him off guard. So, look to see for a little bit better droning from ReBorn here, because, I mean, I don't know why that Sophia didn't capitalize on that Vigil. I would assume she saw him behind the desk, but I guess she just decided not to bother with that. We'll postpone a water drink segment till next round, as I have to do camera work. This cast is sponsored by water, by the way. Zephyr Hills. Yes. Zephyr Hills is the sponsor for this stream. I'd like to thank Zephyr Hills. I'd like to thank representatives of Zephyr Hills and anybody associated with Zephyr Hills. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. Okay, I'm not actually being legit. Don't think I'm being legit. I just
5 seconds to insertion.
stayed at the moment.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb.
We're gonna be banditing barbed wire, it looks like, in a couple instances. The yellow barbed wire coming out with the shock wire, and admin to front office, it looks like. Not too sure the thinking behind that, as that could get easily shot out, but maybe there is a thought process to it. So we will have a couple shots landed onto the Ella from the Sledge, what looks like a front door. And Sledge, I mean the IQ and Sledge, though, with the early pick onto Mute, who was not suspecting there to be a Sledge on meeting window. If I were to guess what the comms would be like, what are you doing there? Anyway, back to my own frustrations, so we do have a confrontation between Ash and Ella downstairs. Ash and Ella pretty much have the same amount of HP at the moment, but Ash opting to leave that battle. So nothing done past the HP advances. 2 minutes left to go on the board. IQ is steadily increasing her real estate here, with full control of admin and copy room, excuse me. Couple drones coming out, taking out that mute jammer is a good sign. Not getting too aggressive is Gyro, but once again, Sledge on the meeting window will be throwing a nade into connector. Not really going to be effective. So far, not really too much being done, but Ibana's going to be opting to get this wall open. What looks like Ella is going to be sneakily hiding on Visa Steps. She's going to possibly take out 2, but no. Does take out a lot of HP into the Thermite, but coincidentally, or I guess in favor of the attackers, that Ash happened to show up at practically the perfect time to protect that Thermite from dying. So good timing from the Ash. Siege timing going in the favor of the attackers at the moment. IQ hitting a boom mine in front desk. A Sledge is going to threaten the life of Legion. Knows exactly his location. He's going to have a nade thrown out, but it's going to be inadvertently tossed at the window frame. So no kill there, but plant coming down from Abana. Jaeger's going to get into a fight with what looks like multiple attackers, just not aware of the location of the sledge on connector window. And now we are down to 2 defenders, but all of a sudden, they're going to get a couple picks of themselves. There's going to be a 2-on-3. This is sort of winnable for the defenders. Thermite very low HP, with Ella taking her sweet time downstairs, though. Not too sure of this decision. Legion can't really do much here other than hop out on this sledge. Ella. Not really much ground being gained from the attackers. Thermite, well positioned in copy room, does take out both defenders remaining. Good positioning from the Thermite. And a beautiful 2K to end the round for Dom. So ReBorn taking that point back. It's a 5-4 scoreline at the moment. So once again, like I said earlier in the match, it's going to be a very close one. And sure enough, it is proving itself to be really good. As our first consulate game of the season is, shocker, a really fun one. And really competitive one. Here is the scoreboard for anyone interested. A lot of people were interested. Stats department. Just people that want to see the scoreboard to see, you know, how their friends are doing. There you go. Here's the scoreboard. Gyro almost coming out with the 666. You better not get that 3rd assist or that 6th assist, buddy. Watch out. It's a little spooky, man. 6 pick onto Lion though from Gyro, so a little bit of activity from 6 pick onto this game. A lot of 6 picks being consumed. We have a top 4 defense once again from 1R. Yes, okay, my eyes did deceive me at the moment. I thought they were in lobby press room. I should probably be paying more attention. Excuse me for one moment. I take a drink of water. This is sponsored by Zephyr Hills, by the way. Okay, much better. That definitely helps a lot. Oh, jeez. Anyway, back in action.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, cabinet wall, pretty soft at the moment.
5 seconds remaining.
Not looking like anyone's going to be reinforcing that, other than the right panel.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Not really much of a roam presence coming out from 1R. We did see that one round they won. They had a lot of roam presence with, not a lot, but 2 very well-stationed roamers on the garage defense. And at the moment, so far, they have a couple soft roamers, but they have Pulse downstairs, and that's pretty much it on the roam game. Alibi, gonna be contesting admin all by herself. This is probably not gonna end well for her, I am sorry to say, but okay, we do not have anyone on the side window, so she's not really gonna be contested too much. Unless she decides to run out, which she does.
Big Brother's coming in for Overwatch.
So Lion coming out with the scan and coming out with the aggressive push in. The Mute Jammer being taken out into the hallway. A couple of pop shots being coming out, but it looks like Jaeger's going to run out a piano window and take a bunch of HP off of the sledge. Sledge manages to preserve his life, but Alibi does take out the Ash in the process, who has been constantly pushing Visa. And it looks like Pulse is possibly giving her information. So, beautiful teamwork there coming up from 1R. So far, so good from 1R as Sledge on minuscule HP, 1 defender, or 1 attacker off the board. Getting real aggressive from the Mute, it looks like. But once again, oh boy, Dom. That was... We're just going to leave that one out of the highlights there. So you do take a lot of health, though, unfortunately. Alibi, trading off a lot of health onto Lion as well. So 3 attackers, pretty much in hospital-like conditions at the moment. With Abana being the only one that is on full HP. Lion scan coming out, but to no avail, as there's no defenders moving around in the process. Or maybe Mute was, but obviously the Mute Jammer does counter the Lion. Alibi could be possibly getting a Lion off guard here, but does not know he's in Visa. Lion is not aware of Alibi's location either, so both get in there, or out of there, unscathed. However, Lion possibly heard some footsteps, and he's on the tracks, as we will possibly see a gunfight here in the moment. Lion looking the wrong way. Doesn't matter, the Alibi's not pursuing. His Joker does take out Wonkstar on the rappel. And it's all down to just 3 attackers, 2 of them being very hurt. You'll see Alibi
Attackers dropped the
possibly
diffuser.
looking out to run out, but Joker getting the easy kill into the only attacker remaining with full HP. And it looks like it's going to be a solid round for 1R. Lion doesn't really have much to do here. Does get dispatched by the Pulse, and we do have a flawless round coming out from 1R. It's the 3rd flawless round we've seen today. Nice little gunplay there from Flocka. On the Pulse, as we do have match point in 1R's favor. A 6-4 scoreline at the moment. This is for all the marbles for 1R. Can they get 3 points instead of the 1 they are guaranteed? Or can ReBorn, you know, knock these 2 rounds out and secure these last 2 points for themselves? Just read chat real quick. You guys having fun in
Defenders,
chat?
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
How's everyone in chat feeling? I want to get a little more. I want to get a little more. What's the word for that? I just want to get a little more communicative with you guys. I want to connect to you. I want to feel you spiritually, not physically, because you know. I mean, unless you want that. That's
Bomb located by
little-
attackers.
it's a little intimate, a little too intimate for me at the moment. But you know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. Yeah, how you guys feeling?
Seconds
For
left
real.
before insertion.
I hope you're having as good of a time as I am, because actually this is a really good
5
game.
seconds to insertion.
Unfortunately, did not
Attackers are
predict
moving to
anything
defuse the
pre-game, so I cannot get flamed for predicting something wrong. So that's good. Last time I did predictions, though, I got the score exactly right. It's a tie. I think it was between F6 and somebody else. And oh, do have the vigil kill, but almost headshotting the. Oh my God, Flocka's going insane. Does get the easy 2 kills for the first
Defender
part,
has been
and
discovered.
Jitsu getting a little bit adventurous there as IQ does take out Jitsu on the little bit of an inadvertent run out, but a quick round coming out. 1R dispatching the attackers very swiftly. Looking a little bit shell-shocked as Bana. Not really much they can do at the moment as a 4v2 advantage ensues for the defenders. It is going to be all up to the hard breachers. The hard breaching family to keep this game alive for ReBorn. It's looking very grim at the moment. Not impossible though. Jaeger will be holding a cross from bottom yellow onto the west quarter windows. How you doing, Vigil? You doing good? That's good. That's very good. Very good to see. Joker doing some barricade nuance. Is that on the defender's side? Okay, we will have possibly a battle coming out. Does Abana know? Yes, she does know the Jaeger's location. Does take him out, and Vigil is not looking at the Abana. He is positioned in Circle S, but he does hear the footsteps. He's going to get pinched in a second here, though, as Thermite does get a couple shots onto him, but oh my God, he's going to just switch it on to Thermite, and Thermite's going to get taken out. It is now a 2-on-1 for the Abana, an unreinforced hatch. Let's see if Legion can shoot some of these pellets off, or he just opts to not, as Bandit will try himself, but to no avail, as it only takes 1 pellet, I believe, to get a soft hatch to open. So Abana, though, not taking out default cam, there we go. Does take it out now. Is going to be watched on any hatch drop down she does. So if she opts to go with the hatches, it's not going to be advantageous for her. Don't do it, Abana. Don't do it. No drones to her name. This might be it here, ladies and gentlemen. Is Abana going to drop? Yes, she is. She's going to get shot a couple times by the Legion, but he's going to get traded out. And all of a sudden, Abana has to get this Gumine out of her leg, panicking a little bit. Is not aware of the bandit's location. She could take out this Gumine. Yes, she does. She opts to take out the
15
Gumine.
seconds to go.
And with a couple stun grenades in hand, can possibly win this round. It is not unwinnable. Does get spotted out a couple times. is aware of the bandit's location now. We're gonna have a battle here, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be the Ibana and Bandit, but it's gonna be Bandit who does win out the fight. So coming a little too close for comfort there for the defenders, but ultimately does not matter, and 1R does take the game. Here are your stats for the stat nerds. Unfortunately, I did not get to see the last guy, but I did check scoreboard before the round, so just add up the death, or add up the kills and deaths after that. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Wongstar did not leave too late. So here's the full scoreboard. We're gonna possibly get. I don't know who we should get. Should we get Joker or Fox in here for the interview? Let's see, Joker or Fox. I'm just gonna invite Fox because he is the named IGL. Just give me a moment. Fox R. Okay. Oh, Joker's the last remaining in the game, so I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to be inviting him. Okay. Welcome, Fox. Make sure to include your audio. Alright. Yeah, you have your audio included?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, first of all, congrats on the win. GG's. That was, impressive takes there for you. So, good game for you. I do have a couple questions about the attacking side.
Alright.
The Nomad pick. Were you guys, I understand Nomad is normally used for, to cut out rotates, but you didn't really, you did use it for, the yellow steps and the garage push. How favorable of an operator is she to you? Do you use her a lot? Or is it just Consulate?
It's better to use her for like maps like Consulate or Coastline, where there's just like a lot of obvious runouts. And then, like, from where we are playing and from what we droned out, they're not holding CEO. They're just not. So all we need to do is just put down Nomad on yellow stairs, and then the other close rotation from garage, and then we had another Claymore that we could put on meeting. And that's all we have to worry about. So we can just save the extra for post plant. And GG's, of course, to ReBorn. Great people, great players. Love them.
Yep. Another question is, on the garage defense. I saw you guys were a little more comfortable in there. Why was that? Like, as opposed to console?
Well, of course, like, for garage, like, Thatcher is banned. So that means, like, if we have anti-breachers, like, we could just put that stuff out on the wall, and they have to work harder to get the wall open.
Yep.
Which kills time.
Opt to pick the Maverick, unlike you guys. Who, I was impressed to see that first round. I think it was you on the IQ. You took out the Electroclaw, and I was super, dazed. I had no idea what had happened. But I guess you guys Mavericked a little bit of a hole, and you shot the Electroclaw with your scanner?
Yeah. That's why
I definitely didn't. Yeah, that is true. I definitely did not see that coming. But, hey, congrats to you guys. I think that is all my questions.
All right. Thank you so much for casting. Beautiful man. Love you.
You have 60 seconds now to shout out whoever you want. So go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching the game. Of course, we're heading late into the season now. We're picking things up, going hard. Of course, thanks again for 1Reason for sponsoring us and for ReBorn. Great players, GG's. And thanks everyone for their support, and of course, Beach, thank you for your lovely cast.
Yep. It's always a good time. It was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. But that'll be all for the cast, and I hope everyone at home enjoyed watching this game. And that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.